Welcome back to the Miami Sports Vibes YouTube channel. Two preseason games are in the books. We are just one step closer to the NFL season. I'm freaking excited, man. Today was big. I mean, we got to see Tua Tagovailoa play his first preseason game of the new season, and I was excited, man. There was a little bit of uncertainty whether Tua was going to play, whether he wasn't going to play. Listen, the boy suited up. He said he wanted to play. Question was Mike McDaniel going to let him? You saw Tyreek Hill didn't play. You saw Jalen Waddle didn't play. Odell Beckham, etc. But Tua said, I want to go out there. He was, kind of just hammering it all week. And Mike McDaniel let him go. And boy, he looked good, man. Like, I know it's preseason, but this is just like, you have to get excited as a Dolphin fan, man. Tua opens that drive up, going 5 for 5 for 51 yards, connecting with a touchdown to River Craycraft. And I absolutely love what I saw, man. I mean, you kind of saw a lot of quick stuff, right? Quick passes, quick releases out there. You don't want Tua, to be out there risking any injury for things like that sort, right? So you saw a lot of the quickness, which I absolutely love to see. Is that going to be things that we see in the regular season? Probably, because we know how our offensive line is. It's not the best out there. But to see Tua just throwing and releasing quick, he looked good, man. The anticipation was there. Talk about that touchdown to River Craycraft. I mean, you put that right there on a 4th and 1, mind you. So that's high pressure situation. 4th down, you go for it. You know Mike McDaniel loves his goal line fades. He throws a fade to only where River Craycraft can get that ball, separating him, making sure he gets 2 feet inbound. It was absolutely awesome, man. I watched that in slow motion so many different times, man. Just the anticipation and just the IQ of Tua to know exactly where to put it and trust his receiver to go out there and beat the defender to the spot. Absolutely love what I saw. You saw Jonnu Smith get into the mix, man. He looked at him 2 times in that opening drive. And that dude, I mean, you've heard about him in training camp. They've been doing a lot of little different jet sweeps and things like that. You kind of saw the shovel pass early with Tua, and he turned it up, man. Jonnu Smith is a guy that's a veteran that knows how to play, and I think he's going to be a key piece to this offense, to be honest with you. If we can really, Tua hasn't really had a good tight end for his career. I don't count Mike Gesicki as a good tight end, but Jonnu Smith, man, I'm paying close attention to that man right there. And, I mean, listen, the offense was grooving. How about that sidearm? I mean, Tua with that sidearm looking like Mahomes out there a little bit. I love that. I was a little bit scared because that defender got a little bit too close to Tua, but that sidearm by Tua was absolutely awesome. Overall, good opening drive. Absolutely. You can't complain. You cannot complain. Tua looked good. He got his reps that he wanted out there. And then it was up to the rest of the guys to finish the job. And I saw some interesting things, man. First of all, I mean, hats off to Chop Robinson. I mean, that tackle for a loss that he had was crazy. The dude is fast, and I honestly think he is going to be freaking special. Those of you guys who subscribe to my channel have seen my videos that I've been talking about Chop Robinson. And nice to see him actually play in his preseason game, his first preseason game, and actually delivered, man. I mean, it's hard to set the edge, man. And the way he was able to do that, just explode through everybody, show off that speed, and get a tackle for a loss. Absolutely love to see that. Another person that I take my hat off to is Cam Smith, man. Cam Smith is a guy who Dolphin fans are just waiting to see. Like, are we going to see some of Cam Smith? Because we know Fangio had this man in the doghouse. He had a pretty impressive preseason game. You saw a pass deflection in there, which he did a lot last preseason. So it remains to be seen if that carries on to the regular season. But kudos to Cam Smith. Another guy, my hats off goes to Marcus May. He was everywhere. I mean, picking up a bunch of tackles. He was just racking them up. Shout out to him. Shout out to Elijah Campbell out there. And on the offensive side of things, Devon Achane, he looked good. I mean, the dude is a guy that can not only run the ball, but he's a pass catcher too. That's going to be something that is very exciting for Dolphin fans and for fantasy owners, because fantasy people have been talking crazy about Devon Achane. So shout out to him. And another guy who caught my eye is a guy who's kind of been fighting for his spot. Is he going to make the 53-man roster? Are we going to keep 6 receivers? Are we going to keep 5? What are we going to do? Who is that guy that is kind of like, working his way, trying to prove himself, Eric Ezukama. Now, this preseason is big for Ezukama, but he showed the hell up just like he was supposed to do. Made some crazy catches, man. I mean, he was getting up out there, and it's like, damn, I quite frankly, if you guys want to know, I would not get rid of Ezukama. I would not. I mean, listen, I know there is a little bit of a fan fest with Braxton Berrios, but I don't think that guy is that good. Like, the dude is mid. I'm sorry. Like, shout out. He's a Miami Hurricane. All right, shout out to him. I understand that, you know, we like to stay loyal to our Hurricanes out there, but Ezukama, I'd rather have Ezukama out there than Braxton Berrios, to be honest with you. Hell, River Craycraft is better than Braxton Berrios, in my opinion, man. I mean, listen, that's just how I feel. That's just how I feel. But Ezukama looked good. Another guy that gets, you know, take off my hats to Chris Brooks. I mean, that's a freaking power guy. How about that big run? I really wanted to see him go and kind of Marshawn Lynch his way through. I actually texted my uncle. I said, listen, if Chris Brooks broke all those tackles and went in there like Marshawn Lynch, he might have made the team right then and there. I mean, the dude is explosive as hell, man. The running back room is looking nice, man. When you talk about Achane, you talk about Mostert, you talk about Jalen Wright, Jeff Wilson, Chris Brooks. I mean, there's a lot of mouths to feed out there. But overall, great performances from the Miami Dolphins in their second preseason game. A lot of things that I think Dolphin fans should look forward to, you know, not only for the third game, but moving forward into the regular season. You wanted to see Tua get some reps. You were kind of curious to see how he was going to look. And your quarterback went 5 for 5 with a touchdown, man. You absolutely love to see that. I mean, you couldn't ask for a better outing. I mean, perfect completion rate, touchdown, staying healthy, quick throws. You saw a little bit of Jonnu Smith. You saw a little bit of the different like play calls that Mike McDaniel was drawing up there. Overall, it was a great sighting for Dolphin fans, seeing Tua out there, seeing Tua deliver. What do I expect in week 3 of the preseason? I'm not sure. I guess it remains to be seen. But as for this one, 2 preseason games down. Tua looked awesome, and we are just one step closer to the NFL season. Guys, if you guys have not subscribed to the channel, please make sure you subscribe. Hit that thumbs up button to support the channel. And let me know your guys' thoughts, man. Tua looked good out there. Tua fans, where you at? Please comment below. Subscribe, like I said, if you haven't already. And I'll catch you guys next time.